Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cutify DIY, where I show you cute and easy DIYs that will add cuteness to your everyday life. In today's episode, I will show you 3 easy ways how you can upcycle your old or just plain t-shirts. And this video is part of a collaboration with my awesome friends, Sophia from Sophia Style. She's going to show you how to create DIY fuzzy nail polish. And also Diana from Slips and Stones, she's going to show you a beautiful summer lookbook. I will have all links down below, so be sure to check them out after watching this DIY. And now let's get started. For the first design, you are going to need a zipper, scissors, and if you don't have a sewing machine, fabric glue. Begin by folding your t-shirt in half to find the exact middle part in case it isn't as obvious as with my t-shirt. Next, measure out the length of the zipper starting from the neckline so you know where you have to cut later. Now cut a straight line that is as long as the zipper teeth. See if the length you just cut is okay or if it needs to be longer. And now apply a generous amount of fabric glue onto the tape from top to bottom, but be sure to leave out some space in between the glue and the teeth. Next, fold the fabric inwards just a little bit to cover up the edge, and then carefully apply it to the zipper tape. And then repeat the step on the other side. Be sure to glue the top part of the neckline to the zipper tape as well. I know gluing fabric is not the best option, but if you want to make it more durable and if you have a sewing machine, I would definitely suggest sewing the zipper to the shirt instead of gluing. According to my glue, I now need to let it dry for 30 minutes and then iron it. Now once everything is attached, turn the zipper around and cut off the excess tape that is on the top. And this is how it looks now. I find that even just by adding one zipper to a plain t-shirt, it makes such a huge difference. For the next design, you're going to need just scissors and ribbon. First, you want to measure out the areas for the slits. I decided to start measuring out at about 2 cm below the shoulder area. And then I went ahead and drew small guidelines that are about 4 cm long, and then repeated this step along the whole neckline using chalk. Next, you want to make sure the slits will be at the same level, so I just used my measuring tape as a guideline and added more guidelines. And now we just need to measure out how long we want the slits to be. I made them 4 cm long, as otherwise they would have been too low. Plan out the lines so you know where to cut, and then just cut the slits following the lines. Once you created the slits, carefully remove the chalk by slightly rubbing the fabric. If you are already happy with the design, you are finished, but you can also add more details by using ribbons in the color of your choice. For this step, pull the ribbon through the middle slits and make sure the ribbon has the same length on each side. Next, make a knot in the middle of the fabric piece. And now we need to do that with every slit. Place one side of the ribbon over the fabric and then pull it through the slit towards the knot you just created. Pull it slightly tight and then make a knot. And then repeat the step on both sides. Once you have reached the end, create a loop at the end and make a knot. Then just turn the knot inside the t-shirt to hide it. And now you can cut off the excess ribbon. And this is how it looks. I find it's a fun and easy way to add a new design to a boring t-shirt. For the watermelon design, you're going to need fabric paint, brushes, and a little bit of water. Begin by placing a towel inside the t-shirt, as we don't want to ruin the other side of the t-shirt. Even out the fabric and then start by painting a thin line with red fabric paint. Next, wash out the brush just a little bit in water, and then with the wet brush, distribute the paint while creating a triangle. This way we create a gradient effect. And then repeat the step until you created as many watermelon pieces as you like. If you still have too much paint on the brush, just wash it out a little bit more until the brush has almost no paint on it. Once you've created as many watermelon pieces as you like, we can add more details. To create the green part of the watermelon, I just mixed yellow and blue fabric paint and then applied a thin line slightly above the red part so there is still a little bit of white in between. Repeat the step with the rest and then let everything dry. If you want, you can then go ahead and add seeds using black fabric paint, but this is optional. I added them just to a few watermelons, but be sure to wait until the red paint has fully dried. I messed up a few areas because I was too impatient. You can also add the seeds to the t-shirt if you want, in between the watermelons, or you can just add them onto the sleeves however you like. And now let everything dry completely. Depending on your fabric paint, the paint should be all set, or you might have to iron it as well. But once you're done with that, we can add more fun to the t-shirt by cutting the sleeves into thin stripes like that. There are so many other ways to create other designs for the shoulder parts. I just wanted to show you one example. And you're done? I hope you liked this DIY and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already to see more fun and easy DIYs in the future. Don't forget to check out my friends' videos. I have all the links down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and see you next week. Bye!